Oh, it's our time being friends. right, so that was Catalyst. And the first song that we played is called The Butterfly Effect. Now we're about to play a song called Face.
Real quick, can you do a round robin, introduce yourselves and what you're playing?
I'll start because I'm over here. My name is Ian Upanen, and I'm playing lead guitar and singing backup.
I'm Jason Fillo. I'm rhythm guitar and lead vocal.
I am Marco Lee, and I am a bass player.
I'm Matthew Dipple, and I am the drummer.
All right, let's hear that next song.
We'd all have fun out in the sun. It was our favorite time. Summertime. Now we've had a round. Have things gone south? Why don't you shut your mouth? A quiet time. I don't wanna see your face no more, so get away from me. I don't wanna hear your thoughts no more. They're not bright. My people, well, I'm not for sale. My period, all made of wax. Make a candle that we can smash. We'll have a party and we'll big old fest. Oh yeah, we'll have ourselves a meltdown. When we were young, we'd all go out, we'd all have fun inside our costume house. Summertime. Now we fight, we speak a spat. I'm done with that, why don't you shut your mouth? A quiet time. I don't wanna hear your voice no more. I find it annoying. I don't wanna hear your thoughts no more. They're not bright. My people, I'm not for sale. My period, all made of wax. Let's make a candle that we can smash. We'll have a party for a big old blast. Oh yeah, we'll have ourselves a meltdown.
Thanks.
Sneak between you two. Woo, like so. See, I even did a twirl for you.
Hey, Rochelle.
Hey, Ian.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, welcome back. I know a few things change, but a lot stays the same. We even have your handwriting on the wall back there, literally.
Yeah, I thought I was pretty excited about that.
Okay, so before we get too crazy, tell me about some of your upcoming gigs and stuff you want to plug.
Oh, yeah. Well, We have one gig coming up right now. Working on booking some more, but we're playing on Black Friday, November 23rd, day after Thanksgiving. We're playing at Lombard Pub. That's going to be a free show. It's with Crypto Master Behemoth, who's been on this program before, I believe. It's with a band called Autopilot and a band called Rune. So there's going to be 4 bands. It's going to be a real good time.
It's a monster bill.
Yeah.
And what order are you going on?
I actually don't know yet.
I guess.
But there's a Facebook event, and you can find us on Facebook and like and follow us, and you'll see all that jazz.
Is that the best place to go to find out about any upcoming show?
Yeah.
Okay. And I heard you guys might be working on a new album.
Yeah, we went to the recording studio last weekend and started working on it, and should be out sometime next year. And we're super excited about it. Yeah.
How's the recording process going?
It's good. We did like one really long day. It was super exhausting. We laid down all the basic tracks, and now I've been listening to them all week. They sound pretty good. I'm pretty stoked about it. But then we're gonna go in and polish everything, do vocals, mixing. That's what's gonna take the most time.
Yeah, that polishing bit. How do you know when something's really done? Like,
It's never done.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
When you put the tambourine track on there, that's the finish. That's the final touch.
so after you play the tambourine, then it's over.
Yeah.
How do you decide what needs polishing when you listen to songs?
I mean, you immediately know what didn't go right, so you can start there, and then I guess you're listening for what sounds out of place.
I'm going to give a shout out really quick to Victor Nash at Destination Universe. That's where we're recording. They've just recorded a bunch of... Hutch from the Thermals is a producer there, formerly of the Thermals. He's not producing our album, but he is there. They've done records for Stoner Control, who's a band that we've played with a few times. We're good friends with them, so that's kind of where we got the idea. But they also have done stuff with Port Angeles, Washington, Mascaras, Mascaras. I never know if I'm saying that one right.
I can't say it right either.
Mascaras. A bunch of local bands. I think Matt has a thing to say. Poor Matt doesn't have his own mic.
So you asked how we know whether it needs polishing. Well, they all need polishing. If you want to know how we know they're done being polished, it's when we run out of money in the band fund.
That's true.
That's pretty true. But Victor has been really cool about giving us input and stuff. He's sound engineering it, but he's kind of also being our producer a little bit, I think, just kind of giving us input and stuff. So I just wanted to say that I appreciate his work.
Yeah, he's a huge asset.
Yeah.
How do you think the...
say something else.
I know.
That's also where I started to cut you off now.
Jason's always talking about his assets. He's a mogul.
I'm talking about your assets.
Aw, I love the bromance happening there. So shifting gears back to the album, how do you think it compares to your previous albums?
It's already much better.
Well, we actually have only had one release, and it was an EP technically. So technically, it's our first album, but yeah, it's more polished. I think our songs are more interesting, definitely, like more dynamics, more variety.
I think we've gotten better on all fronts, like our songwriting, especially my musicianship, and just like our tightness and cohesiveness as a band playing together, because we've been together longer and just kind of know each other.
I was going to say that it's also on this album. These are all songs that are High Five Danger originals, all ones that, mostly written by, Jason, one written by Marco, but all worked on and created by us as opposed to ported from, old bands or projects like that.
There was, I think, three songs on our EP that were originally songs by a band that Jason and I had several years ago called Sex on Valdez. And then we kind of had to, that kind of just dissolved because we were all really busy with school and stuff. And then a couple years after, we were like, let's do that again. Let's do that. Let's get, let's keep working on it. And, came up with a different name and, found some new members. And we're really happy with, this is a great lineup. We've got some awesome guys playing. So thanks, Marco and Matt.
How do you feel the songwriting has changed in particular?
There's a lot more dynamics. And then, okay. There's a lot more dynamics, and then there's a lot. I think it's just more interesting, and I think I've branched out. I do most of the songwriting, and then I'll bring it to these guys, and they'll put on their own parts, which it really changes what it is. It evolves as we go together, but I think we're doing more interesting things, more interesting parts, and then branching out into different styles and trying new stuff. Whereas when we first started, I think it was very like straight ahead rock.
I also want to say that I think his lyrics have changed a lot. I think there's this element of humor in them now. Like, I don't know if you made out any lyrics to that song "Face," but
yeah,
it's basically you'd say it's about being a kid and fighting over dumb stuff on the playground, right, or something.
Yeah, I think it's about childishly being angry.
Yeah. So as we do as adults too, but yeah, there's a lot of humor in the lyrics. I think this time around that wasn't necessarily there. I think we took ourselves more seriously. Maybe, I don't know. We still take ourselves seriously. Sorry.
I like to write cathartic songs, mostly for myself, because they like make me feel better to sing them. Yeah. And I get to tell one on myself. Yeah.
And I just have to give a little kudos to you, Ian, for your Danger guitar strap.
Oh, yeah. This is like one of the best things I've ever bought. This is like, so I just couldn't believe that. Well, because we kind of adopted black and yellow as our colors, which technically is not like, aren't the danger sign colors. Danger signs have like red and black, but yellow black looks cooler, I think. And I managed to find a black and yellow guitar strap that actually says danger on it. So you can't see it if you're listening to this, but.
Just to geek out for a minute, tell me about the guitar you're playing.
Oh, okay. This guitar I got my freshman year here. Actually, I guess it was my sophomore year when I decided officially to be a music student here at PSU. I got it from another student of my guitar teacher who said he had a student who was selling a guitar. I needed a more jazz type guitar. So I'm playing an Epiphone Sheraton 2 for any of you guitar nerds out there. This is a semi-hollow body guitar. So it has that kind of jazzy sound. But I was playing it with flat wound strings. I'm going to get real nerdy for a second. And which is what my guitar teacher did. And I kind of got that idea that, like, that's jazzy. Like, let's play with flat wounds. And I switched back to regular strings. And I don't know why I didn't do this forever again. The sustain is so much better. And it's so much easier to bend and everything. But I love this guitar. It's been with me for a while.
All right, tell me about your guitar now.
This is a Fender Strat.
No, Fender Telly.
Oh, Telly. See, I don't even know. But no, I had a piece something guitar, and then
you can say crap.
My friend Dan Blaker loaned me this guitar, and then I bought it from him. But he was like, we had a show,
Didn't you work for it? Didn't you like help him with something? And he like,
oh yeah, I helped him.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Build a porch.
Yeah.
This was a while ago. But then later I bought it from him.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is, I will say, as a person who actually, like, I don't know, knows guitars a little bit more, maybe. I'm sorry. Totally I'm not trying to call you out. That is, Fender Telecasters are like the best rhythm guitar. Like the best guitar for strumming like big chords and stuff, like for electric guitars. I think. I always love the sound of a Telly, so I'm glad he's playing it.
All right, Mr. Bassman, tell me about yours.
So I've got this Fender.
Oh, you gotta eat the mic.
Oh, peep the mic. I'm playing on a Fender jazz bass here. It's got 4 strings, 21 frets, and 2 pickups. Real hot rod.
And how did you acquire it?
It's Ian's.
It's actually mine.
Yeah.
It's mine, but I don't really play bass anymore. I was playing bass in a band, and my dad actually gave me that. My dad has given me a lot of music equipment, which is awesome.
This band is built on charity.
Yeah.
This band is built on dads.
Pretty much.
Okay, let's hear about the drums then.
All right, it's not really important what these drums were. I don't know what they were before I received them, but what's important now, which all of you listening won't be able to really appreciate, is these are the furriest drums you have ever seen. Do you want to go ahead and touch these, Rochelle? They're real nice and furry. It's very soft.
Is that Chewbacca?
So that's what they are. They are it's a Chewbacca drum set. So that's all that matters.
And I appreciate that you taped the pirate and princess rubber duckies to your kick there.
They're joining me for today's show. They're along for the ride.
And how did you acquire this drum set?
I bought it from a buddy. I think he was the one who would put the fur on it himself, and he had it set up in his living room, and I came over at a party, and I was shredding on it for a couple hours. I didn't move from this seat for a little while, and he said, "Yeah, you look like you like that set," and I bought it a week later.
Nice. Okay, and with that all said, let's play some more music. What do you have next?
Yeah. You want to introduce this one?
Oh, yeah. This is a commercial song. This is our sellout song.
What's it called?
The commercial song. We're very good at titles. Okay. I hope they put this song in a commercial so that I could have a happy life. I hope they put this song in a commercial so that I can make a happy wife. I hope they put me on the TV. What I say, yo, I should have paid any price she was willing to take for the taste on her lips that I crave. I give away my wants for all of the things she flaunts. If I could just remember the way. What would you say? The love was never better that way. Don't you recall? The love was never better at all. What did you say? That everything will be okay. What would you say? The love was never better that way. Don't you recall? The love was never better at all. What would you say? Then everything will be okay.
Thank you. That was called Okay. And this next one's a little. This is our single.
Little ditty.
This is our little pop tune. Yeah, yeah.
to leave me all alone. Let it go. It's cold. Oh, it's cold. I don't wanna go to school. I feel the back on the roof when it's cold. Oh, it's cold. Thanks. That was Blueberry Hippie Chick. That I just want to say that song you can hear on Spotify if you just like that song. You just want to listen to it all day long. You can find us. You can find us on
Please listen to
Spotify.
it.
Yeah, that song is on there. That's our off our EP Machinations, which came out like 2 years ago now. So, yeah,
You also have a Bandcamp, right?
we do. So you can stream it there too. It's high5danger.bandcamp.com, and that's High Five Danger all spelled out. There's no numbers.
How did you come up with that band name?
Ian, we were coming up with band names, and Ian saw High Fire Danger,
On a sign, and I thought that was a cool band name.
and I thought he said High Five Danger and fell in love with it.
Yeah, we decided that was cooler.
Did you have any discussions of other band names prior to that?
Oh, yeah.
We were just talking about one the other
Oh,
day.
Mystery Electric.
Mystery Electric was one that we considered because we thought it was cool because it sounds like mystery when you say it fast. But
I'm glad we
kinda,
didn't do that.
Yeah, me too.
We're definitely above that.
Because High Five Danger is high class.
We're way above that. Those easy puns.
Tell me what band practice is like.
Hot.
It's
Like, I mean sexy. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, like, it's
No,
hot.
it's
like the temperature.
It's like a coffin.
Really want to take it.
We're in a
Yeah.
tiny box.
Oh, dude, go for it. Who cares?
Say it again.
I really want to take my shirt off. It's
I mean,
normally what I do in
happens
band
at-
practice. I'm not gonna lie.
That normally happens at band practice. Matt
Yeah.
takes his shirt off.
That is good radio.
I might fall asleep.
We're also being filmed.
That's also
I know,
IPSU TV.
So if you're taking a nap, how do you guys decide when to wake them up?
We need to play a song.
I start playing
Marco takes cat naps between every song.
I just play louder. That's how Marco knows it's time to get with it.
Matt's gotten good at the throw the drumstick, pick up a new one so he can knock Marco in the head.
100% on purpose.
How much time is talking about songs and how much is playing?
It depends on if we're writing or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we're writing a song, we jam the riff for a while.
Like, all right, let's come up with the next part. Decide what
then-
to do next.
Ending a song is always
The hardest
seems to
thing.
be a huge discussion.
Yeah.
Because once you build the momentum, and then you got to figure out how to take the momentum away,
Yeah.
which is the worst part.
Yeah, endings are always hard. Like I would say that goes for any band I've ever been in. Like when we're writing a song, it's ending's always the hardest part.
I think there's a reason most songs on the radio just fade out.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Okay, shifting gears, getting a little more personal with you.
Oh, okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't. If you're the type to sing in the shower or sing in the car, what have you been singing lately?
Jason sings everywhere.
That's true.
I lived with him for 5 years, 6 years, something like that.
Well, I mean, this week, because we just did recording,
Closer.
and this week, because we just did recordings, I've just been singing to our tracks to practice. So that's been a lot of my car time. And it's funny because I'll be singing in the car, and then when I stop at a stoplight, I'll get quieter.
I do that sometimes too.
I'm a huge car guy, so I write songs about my cars, and then I sing them while I'm in my car.
Nice.
And then, yeah, it's pretty fun.
I have no shame. I still listen to a lot of that emo screamo. I'm still singing along to a lot of Senses Failing Under Oath in my car. 100%.
Yeah, it's
No.
it's interesting. We all have kind of different musical backgrounds. Marco likes the prog stuff, I think, mostly. Not mostly. He likes everything, but right.
Yeah, lots of progressive rock and death metal and stuff like that.
And then Matt likes the screamo and emo and punk. And me and Jason like a lot of the same music, I'd say, probably. But I also studied jazz, so there's kind of that element.
So he's pretentious.
Yes,
I was
it's
going to
mostly
say,
that.
you can't say you have the same taste in music when you listen to everything. You're like an encyclopedia to talk to about music.
Well, thank you, Rochelle. I appreciate that.
I know you and I have nerded out occasionally, and I'm impressed by anytime I bring up a band. Not only do you know them, you can give me like the entire discography and history of that band.
Yeah, a lot of them. Actually, today, like this is kind of out of left field probably to some people who don't know me that well, but like I was really jamming to the new Robin album today that came out. Did you hear that yet, or did you see that she came out with a new one?
I saw she came out with one. I haven't listened to it yet.
I just love her so much. She's so good. Pop music. It's like I think she's Swedish, and she's been around since the 90s, and she does this thing where she'll put something out and then she'll just disappear for like 10 years. Like probably does some touring, but like she just won't release anything for like 8 or 10 years, and then like, oh hey, here's some more music. So it was really cool.
So what have you actually been singing in the shower?
I don't sing in the shower, actually. It's weirdly I don't sing in the shower. I mostly for somebody who loves to sing as much as I do, I sing and play in multiple bands and I'm in choirs. So like I do plenty of that. So at home when I'm singing, just like walking around the house or whatever, it's mostly just singing to the cat and just replacing song lyrics with meow. That's mostly what I do.
I got one more. So in the shower, I definitely sing Dierks Bentley, which would probably surprise you a little bit. It's a country singer.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like
Also, because my girlfriend asked, I'm going to take my shirt off.
Yeah, do it. Woo!
I hear people cheering.
The crowd goes wild.
That was just in my head.
It is.
So neither of you two are shower singers?
Oh, no, I definitely sing in the shower. Yeah. It depends on what I've been practicing or listening to. Because I listen to a lot of music like Ian. Not quite as much as Ian, but I'll sing Sia in the shower. I like Chandelier.
Nice.
Okay, give me a bar.
Oh, man.
Just a little.
I wanna swing from the chandelier. Chandelier.
I can't hit that note. I will say a funny story about Jason. Jason used to like to sing loudly in the shower when we lived together. Well, yeah, but like we don't live together anymore. But when we did live together, in one of the houses we lived in, my bedroom was literally on the other side of the bathroom. The shower's right there, so I could hear everybody showering. And I would wake up in the morning sometimes to Jason singing songs by The National as done by Axl Rose, which was like I just remember the last line of the chorus of "Mistaken for Strangers" by them, and he would sing "Unmagnificent Lives of a Dow Waltz." So I woke up to that a lot.
That's amazing. Yeah. Marco, I don't think he can top that. Anything you're singing in the shower?
I like sing the national anthem when I'm in the shower. I don't know why. I just feel really dignified. Getting clean. I sing it really jazzy though. I'm like, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
So like Fergie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite version of the national anthem.
That's amazing. All right, I think we got time for at least 2 more. What have we got?
Yeah, we'll do a few more. Let's see. What we got? About 15 minutes. We can play this. Marco, you want to play yours?
Sure.
All right. We're gonna do a song that Marco wrote and sings. Actually,
can I get a little monitor here?
And Jason sings too.
Yay.
And I don't sing on this one. I'm too busy making weird sounds on my guitar. Sorry, like that one. I'm so sorry about that, everybody.
He's not sorry. He does it every time.
I don't do it on purpose, Matt.
Okay, Ian doesn't know this, but this song is actually about his cat. So listen for the shout out to Ian's cat.
I don't actually have a cat.
Yeah, it's actually Kevin's cat.
It's actually my roommate's cat. But
It's the
shout
cat.
out to Schmidt.
Mitt.
Here we go. All night. Sometimes it takes all night, all day. Sometimes it takes all day, all night. Sometimes it takes all night, all day.
And I'm down in the ceiling.
Sometimes it takes all day. Sitting here in my room, staring at the wall. The paint's still not dry yet. Who's that at my door? Could it be my mom or my best friend, the cat? All night.
And I ran out of wheat cells.
Sometimes it takes all night, all day.
So I might as well kill
Sometimes it
myself.
takes all day, all night.
And I look at the wet place.
Sometimes it takes all night, all day.
And I can't even see myself.
Sometimes it takes all day.
I was in the mood for some loving. Oh, but I didn't think of you to call. Now I'm all out of something. And I started feeling very small. It was out of my power. Oh, but he says, she says, she knows. Getting drunk by the hour. Yeah.
Sitting here in my room, staring at the wall. The paint's still not dry yet. Who's there at my door? Could it be my mom or my best friend, the cat? All night.
So I reach out and touch it.
Sometimes it takes all night, all day.
And I feel it on my face.
Sometimes it takes all day, all night.
When I'm covered in wet clay.
Sometimes it takes all night, all day.
Well, I'm starting to lose
Sometimes it
myself.
takes all day. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. This song's called Maybe.
Do we have time for one more? Awesome.
Thanks so much, Rochelle. Thanks, KPSU.
Yeah, thank you, Rochelle, and Live Friday.
This has been super fun. Thank you. I just want to say really quick one more time that we're playing November 23rd at Lombard Pub with a bunch of bands. It's going to be super fun. It's a Friday. You're all on vacation. It's right after Thanksgiving, so come on out.
And watch out for our new single. Should release at the end of the month.
Yeah, hopefully.
Not this month, November.
Yeah, end of November. Yeah.
End of April.
Well, I'm in love with my phone, so I take her into the bathroom. And when we don't get along, well, I just put her on mute, 'cause I was never good at relationships, but she needs to get me. And it might not be love. It's not in a curtain to the river. When she's in his studies and she's got a two-track digital mind, I think, oh, that's communication. It might not be love. Doesn't it crazy? All my perversions. Oh, but she doesn't seem to mind. Oh, she just does the conversions and gives me what I like. 'Cause I was never good at relationships, but she seems to get me. And it might not be love. It's not in a curtain to the river. When she's in a curtain and she's got a two-track digital mind that may go fast. Communication is not to be love. Doesn't it crazy? Oh, well, the Twitterverse is leading, but I haven't started tweeting, 'cause I guess I got nothing to say. So I pray for my new friend right before I sleep. Googling pictures of election sheets and my side eye like a fun. So send my love letters up to the stars, and it might not be love. It might not be love. It might not be love. It might not be love.
Thanks. This is High Five Danger, and you're listening to KPSU, Portland's College Radio.